Where was it actually placed? I didn't get a good look at it. And it said they would grow all over the clearing now. But yeah, I didn't quite see and or remember exactly where it spawned. It seemed like in kind of an open area. I feel like it would be closer to the thing. Closer to like here or something. Clip, clip, clip. Clip some more of this. While I half look around. Oh, that's a lot of cups. Excuse me, is that a plushie? I think that is a plushie that we just found back there. Okay. Some dupe cups. Pockets full. I'm gonna have to come back. Oh, there it is. I saw the coffee bean. It's right out there. There we go. Or it's a coffee bean. I don't know if it's the coffee bean. Here you go. Alright, that's getting cleaned. Let's go back over here. Okay, yeah, these are probably just new ones that grew up. It's exactly what I thought. It's a frog. It's a frog. Good. For many reasons. I have a frog VTuber friend that I always think of when I see a frog in games like these. I've mentioned them before in other videos at random points, but yeah. It happens a lot on stream. Okay, so where do we want it? I mean, I'm pretty sure my friend would want them to get the they would want me to put them in the best spot possible. What's a good spot? I think right over the fireplace. Sipping some tea. Yeah, sipping some tea right over the fireplace. Oh, but frog would get dehydrated at fireplace. Maybe in front of the tea then. They also like tea and drink a lot of it, so you know, up we go. And it goes right here. You get the best seat. Best seat in the house. I can also take a good picture of that because you know, who knows how long I'll have the frog. So I need a picture for evidence that it happens. Let me zoom. Oh my god, that sensitivity gets crazy. Can I use my mouse just for this part? That was okay. Oh, it is sensitive when you're zoomed in this much. Photo. There we go. All right, we have the photo of frog for posterity. Now we are good. Let's put it over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that picture. Now we filled our shop back up with pictures. I think that's a good. Okay, my coffee bean should be clean now. Coffee. Coffee bean clean. I don't need to. Should I drink it? I should just see. I should just see, shouldn't I? What the deal is. Sure. Give me coffee. Or not coffee, tea. Tea specifically, not coffee. Alright, let's go see how ass this tastes. Over here. Yeah, this is a wonderful spot. Here we go. A wonderful stop. Or spot. Wonderful, stop. No. No, you ruined it. You made it even more
I
stupid.
had a trainer once who was obsessed with tea. He would make us sit and drink it. And he would always claim that there was all this deep wisdom in tea. But it was just talk. He treated us like it would be obvious, if only we paid attention, that somehow the wisdom would reveal itself. Drinking this reminds me of him. I should add some flavor to it next time. Something more than just tea leaves.
Okay, you're actually just talking about Boro there, right? You're referring to Boro as one of your trainers? That thinks everything can be solved by tea? I mean, I'm assuming that's what it's going for. Specifically. I'm assuming that is it. And that's cute if so. Because yes, it was a picture of Boro. That was all that was in the tea. Well, and a cup, I guess. I did sacrifice a cup. Alright. Some people should sue me for some of the stuff I put in tea. But that character, they specifically asked for it, so that's what they wanted. Alright. Coffee bean clean. Coffee! Yeah, you just put the whole bean in there and just, you know, let it do its thing. Okay, I should drink coffee too, I guess. I'm sure we'll have a reaction to this. Alright. Here you. Kitty cat? Thank you. Gimme. Okay. Oh, that's my charm. Okay, where's one of them? Okay, there's one up there. I guess this one was the one that asked first, huh? Let's give it to you. So you can get to the boardroom. Hey. You have brought coffee. This is coffee. I'm glad to have coffee at this time. Coffee will better enable me to deliver my presentation to the board. The presentation will be the first I have ever delivered. It is important that I make a positive impression. May I present it to you now to practice? Sure, go ahead. Good, I will now present it. My presentation is entitled Conflict Resolution in the Workplace. Oh. God. Ahem. All of us have experienced conflict. Some have done so dozens or even tens of thousands of times. Yet a fundamental question must be asked. What is conflict in the workplace and where does it come from? This is the question I will answer in my presentation. May I inquire how was my presentation thus far? You should lighten the mood with some jokes. Understood. I will do so. What is conflict in the workplace and where does it come from? There are three primary sources of conflict in the workplace: litter, resentment, and corn product. Of these three, litter is the only one over which we have any real control. Therefore, remember to litter on your coworkers' desks only when absolutely necessary. When conflict arises, all employees are encouraged to document it in their conflict journal. Remember to record names, dates, and specific swear words used in the conflict. Oh my god! Remember to embellish details of the conflict only in places where it makes the conflict more entertaining. At this time, we will pause for a joke. Why didn't the submarine need to rest? Because it was not tired. The nature of this joke is that certain vehicles have tires, however a submarine is not one. Tired in this sense can refer to both the submarine's energy level or the number of tires it has. In fact, a submarine is a submersible watercraft which uses ballast tanks and jet propulsion to enable movement. Therefore, tires on a submarine would be irrelevant. This concludes the joke. We will now resume the presentation. After filling an entry in the conflict journal, remember to inform your conflict manager that you have done so. However, do not discuss the specifics of the conflict with your conflict manager. If the conflict manager asks for specifics on the conflict, you must reply only in vague grunts and shrugs. The conflict manager may begin crying and begging you to share details of the conflict, groveling on hands and knees. The conflict manager may promise to open up about their own deepest secrets, if only you share the conflict details. The conflict manager may offer you $20. In all of these cases, you are permitted only to roll your eyes and say, "It's just, I don't know, I don't wanna." Alternatively, you may fake a disease in order to leave the room. Do not look the conflict manager in the eyes. You may accept the $20, you may not discuss details of the conflict. At no time are you permitted to learn your conflict manager's real name. We will now pause for a joke. How many kinds of fish are there? 11. Excuse me, my mistake. This was a statement of fact about fish and not a joke. I will correct this mistake when I deliver my presentation to the board. This now concludes my presentation. Thank you for allowing me to practice. I feel more prepared than before. As a show of thanks, I would like to offer you this picture of my own conflict manager. No thanks. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, done too many workplace trainings for that to not make me lose my mind. Hello, Miss Alta. Bora has thought of a task you might enjoy. This task involves something dear to my heart. The Pluffins, our wonderful little bird friends. You've seen them roaming about, yes? Do you know that you can be feeding them tea? They are quite loving the stuff. In fact, they will even change colors to whatever color the tea you have served them, like magic. Please note this is not actually magic, this is simply being normal Pluffin biology. Perhaps you'd like to feed tea to our Pluffin friends? If you are giving several of them some tea, it would make our animal friends delightfully colorful. Will they die if I don't feed them? Goodness no, Pluffins are being just about the most indestructible creatures in the universe. There's barely a soul alive who's ever actually witnessed a Pluffin die. It is the stuff of myth and mystery. No, feeding them is merely for our enjoyment and theirs. They seem to enjoy the taste. What do you say? Does this sound like a task you'd care to take on? Sure, I'll do it. Wonderful. To be giving a Pluffin tea, all you must do is place the teacup on the ground next to the Pluffin. The smell alone is surely enough to draw them over for a drink. Once you've served tea to 5, won't you please come speak with me? That I can do. What if I give them coffee? I mean, they'll probably just turn brown, but it's not tea. I need to drink tea, though. I also need to clean up that glass over there. There we are. Okay, so I need to go sit and drink my tea. I guess I'm going for an hour. I unintentionally went a little bit longer than I expected. Oh wait, I should have given them some coffee too. I went a little bit longer than I expected to go, and we might as well split it up into 2 now so I can be a little bit ahead.
Coffee means early mornings, long days, rigorous training. It flips a switch in me. Starts a motor running that can go for a long, long time. It doesn't make me better at my training. It just puts me into a headspace. And yet, here I am. I'm drinking coffee. And I just don't feel anything. I can't summon that fire. Is that good? Is it bad? I don't know. God. I just want things to stop changing.
I feel ya, Alta. I feel ya. It's rough for things to be changing constantly, and it's also rough for stuff to remain stagnant too long. Alright. That is my coffee. Done. Let's go get another cup of coffee for another one of the salarymen out here. Oh, was that not enough? It's a little bit. They can do with a little bit, right? They can deal with a little bit. Here, I hope it's good enough. Here you are. Then I'm gonna work on changing the color of some puffins. Pluffins. Hello, I have seen it. You serve coffee to Jerry. I require coffee in order to deliver my presentation. Therefore, I would like coffee. Okay, what kind of coffee do you want? Regular coffee. Nothing else? You don't want, like, flavor or something? I do not require flavor, I only require coffee. No, I'm not just gonna sit here and make you guys the exact same thing over and over. I'll go out of my mind. Need you to give me a more interesting coffee order. That's the new rule. You're not allowed to order regular coffee. So what's it gonna be? I typically just have regular coffee. Well, then I guess you're gonna typically just have it somewhere else. So are you gonna give me an order or not? Come on, say something. And it cannot be regular coffee? No! Sometimes at the office I will forget to drink my coffee and it will become cold. There are times when I enjoy the coffee in this condition. Cold. That is my order. Cold coffee. Well, okay. Sure. I guess it's different than what I usually do. Just make coffee like normal, but without adding any heat. Very good. Pluffin, do you want this? There we go. Yeah? You like that? I don't think you've really changed it all. I don't think so. I think I just made you kind of energetic by serving you coffee. Well, you're like darker. Yeah, I guess you did change color. You're not brown though, at least, but maybe the lighting's being weird. Okay, so one of them has been taken care of. We have finished that for one of them. Now I need more coffee bean to make more coffee though. There's one. Massive coffee beans, by the way. Ludicrously huge. Okay. Maybe I make one more kind of tea for Alta, specifically. We haven't done ghost fruits. Or prism peppers. I'll do prism peppers. Hey you. Quit it. Prism peppers. Excuse me, I'm making prism pepper tea. Actually, do I even have tea balls? I do not. We need more tea. Okay. I will work on more tea, I guess. More tea leaves are needed. And I'm gonna have to wait for it to dry before I can make myself some more tea, so... Where's the next fairy ring in this area? I haven't found it. There's always been a fairy ring. Somewhere. I haven't found the one this time. So that is interesting. Okay, there's a little bit more tea over here. Hopefully this is enough. Nope, partially full. I need like one more. Aha, aha. There we go. Now we're good. Back to the tea shop. Alright, and now I dump. And... we will be good. Alright, back in we go. Hey, Pluffin. My coffee bean. There's my coffee bean. Alright, and this one wants cold coffee? Which I guess is like super easy, I suppose. But sure, here's your cold brew. I accidentally made cold tea earlier, so... Plop. Alright, something different, like Alta said. Hello. Come to me, cold coffee. I guess it is like that weird color. It's like... It is like gray. That's kind of the color that Pluffin is now. Alright, where's the one that wanted the tea order? You. Here's your cold brew. Here's your coffee. This is cold coffee. I am glad to have cold coffee at this time. It's exactly the taste of coffee that has been sitting on my desk all day. This is a good taste. I care very much for this taste. As a result of this positive association with coffee, I'm more confident in my presentational abilities. This time I would like to show you the presentation that I've prepared. Doing so would further heighten my confidence. Sure. Good. I will now deliver my presentation. There will be a segment at the end for notes and feedback. Ahem. Good day to all of you who are here in the boardroom. I am Larry. This is my presentation. My presentation is titled Third Quarter Growth Relative to Other Quarters with Less Growth. I have no feedback. Now then, let us begin by discussing company profits. Company profits in the third quarter looked like this. For the purpose of clarity, I have removed portions of the timeline where profits declined. Great! Wonderful. What's the point then? Now, next let us compare it to a different quarter's profits. For the purpose of clarity, I drew this graph as a straight line from left to right. Now let us put the two graphs on top of each other. The results are self-evident. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. We will now begin the notes and feedbacks portion of the presentation. Please begin. No notes. The board will be highly misled. The board will be highly misled. What you have said is not the feedback I wish to hear. This concludes the notes and feedbacks portion of the presentation. Thank you. As anticipated, my confidence in myself as a presenter has risen considerably. I'm carrying this poster which reflects the above average nature of my self-confidence. You may keep it if you wish. I'll take it. I hope that your confidence is similarly elevated. I don't want to put a graph on the wall. I took it, but here, someone can look at that. Someone can stumble upon that and be like, oh, wow. Hello, I have observed that there is coffee available. I will accept coffee at this time. Fine, but I'm not making regular coffee. You have to give me a more interesting coffee order. I do not typically care for any styles of coffee other than regular. Well then today you're gonna learn something new about yourself. How exciting. This is the only way that you will make coffee? Yes. Oh. In that case, I will take coffee with fruit. Kind of fruit. I will take whichever fruit has the least amount of flavor possible. Fine, I'll bring you the most flavorless fruity coffee I can make. Very good. Hey, you give me that. No, you put that down. Bad. Bad Pluffin. Steal my coffee cup. Maybe you're trying to help, I don't know. There we go. Okay, flavorless coffee. That needs a fruit in it, though. It does need a fruit. I also need to find another coffee bean. I have not seen any more. There's one. Thank you, coffee bean. Alright, so toss you. Hey, Boro. Toss you in the dishwasher. How you doing? Salta, Boro has noticed that there's coffee growing right here in our clearing. Yeah, Xena spawned it, served to the businessman. My goodness, what an improbable delight. I did not even know it was being possible. Although I will say coffee has never exactly been Boro's cup of tea. I always enjoyed coffee. Kind of a ritual for me to have coffee at the start of a long day of training. Yes, this feels very much like the Alta I am knowing. Dear, now that we serve coffee, will Wanderstop have to rebrand? No, I can't be doing it. We are simply a tea shop that sometimes has coffee. Don't worry about it, I'll handle the coffee. Ah, now that is what I am liking to hear. As always, Boro was going to put off learning any newer useful skills for as long as possible. Same, Boro, same. Where's my coffee bean? There's my coffee bean. I had to get through the other things first. Alright. And you need some kind of fruits. Oh wait, I gotta do this, and we need some kind of fruit in it. I'm probably gonna pick the funniest fruit I can, or a fruit I haven't tried as Alta, because maybe I can drink the coffee and it'll still be considered like, you know, trying that fruit. We can see. Because I don't think I've tried those prism peppers that makes you say triangle. So... making you say triangle, that's not like the worst thing to do. It might screw up your presentation a little bit, but... Alright, let's put it in. There you are. Away we go. Let's go get our cup. Alright. Boom. Get ready for your makes you say triangle coffee. It's gonna be wonderful. Yes. Where'd you go? There you are. Wow, you're way out there. Hey you. Have your coffee. Here you go. Coffee. This is coffee, but it contains a strong taste. I do not care for the taste. Please bring coffee with the fruit in it, but the fruit should have less taste. Damn it! Okay, less taste. You really weren't joking about the less taste. It tastes like nothing. So there is something I have that tastes like nothing. It's possible to place, no matter how hard you think about it, known to infuriate some. So messberry is specifically what I need. Messberry coffee. I'm still gonna try drinking this myself to see if Alta has anything to say about it. We will see. Oh, that's too much. Way too much coffee. Sorry. I mean, at least it's empty now, I guess. Bench. We'll go sit at this one. Oh, there's a coffee bean too. How convenient. Alright, how is it, Alta?
Coffee means...
Yep, okay. So it does just give you the coffee one again. Understandable. Understandable. I just wanted to try since it was gonna go to waste otherwise anyway. Here you go. Let's get out of here. And grab... you. And I will... put you in the dishwasher. So what all is in this pocket that I filled up? Okay, there is a dirty teacup in here too. That I still needed to empty out. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably a good spot to stop now. That's an hour of Wanderstop. And I'm actually completely ahead on my recording. I have a full day recorded in advance. That hasn't happened in a while. So, alright. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.